Tonight's DJ Breaks here, back for another video, and today I have a review on a Lego Ninjago 2022 set. It is the Lloyd Spinjitzu training. It comes with 32 pieces. It's set number 70689. It's recommended for building ages 6 and up, and retails here in America for about $10. And as you can see, this is just the new gimmick play feature line for the 2022 core line, bringing Spinjitzu back again, just with another version of this gimmick involving ripcords. So let's start deconstructing it and see how it stacks up. Starting, as always, with the minifigures. So, taking a look at Lloyd, this figure is pretty much him in his Spinjitzu form. He does have the same legs as the standard release for this wave here. He does come with a couple of shurikens as accessories too. But what separates this figure is the torso, which just shows his regular robes with his Ninjago symbol peeking through it and all this energy crackle on it, which is pretty nicely detailed. Same thing on the back of the torso there. And the ninja head wrap, this is the same as the Secrets of Spinjitzu head wrap, just reused here. It is dual molded. That translucent piece is a separate injection there, which is pretty nice, and this is exclusive to this color. With the green and the lime green. And then taking it off, we can see his head underneath, which is just a translucent green head, which is really nice, further accentuating that pure energy thing, which you also have his face here shown surrounded by more of that pure energy crackle. Pretty much this is a set all built up. You do get the main spinning Spinjitzu part. You get a ripcord, you get the little handle, and then you get a couple pieces representing the challenge for this Spinjitzu set. You get the main build of the spinner part. You do get ripcord. This is semi-new for 2019. It is pretty flexible. It does its job. And then the main build, you get this little handle to hold on when you rip. When you release the ripcord, you have that new piece that the cone goes into, and then that hole is where the ripcord goes through to lock it into place. You get a nice fair amount of build here. Fairly simple build, but very nicely detailed. You do have that video piece in black for the tip of the handle, and that little ninja symbol that is common throughout this wave of ninja sets, Ninjago sets, but that does create a nice little handle for to hold on to, especially with that rounded piece on the bottom. So you get a nice grip on that. And then you have the nice little Spinjitzu effect piece. This part is new for 2022. It is exclusive to the set in this color, and it is dual molded. So you have the lime green just injected into the translucent green plastic there at the molding process. So all the energy little swirls may vary from set to set, but how this works is you just twist this off this capsule piece comes off, you have a nice little slot here to put Lloyd or whichever person you want to use. You do have to take out the shurikens out of his hands if you want to fit him in here properly. So you just put him in there, and he just sits in there, and you just close that back up and twist, and it'll lock, and then twist, and it'll lock him into place. But he kind of just does rattle around in there because there's no real studs to hold him in place. And then you just put the handle on and you pretty much have to load it in through the left side here. I mean the right side, but it does go in all the way, and it does spin, winding it up. So getting into what the challenge is. For the challenge here, it's a bomb dodge, so you get these 3 little builds for a lip bomb. They're all exactly the same build, just using a BBA ball piece in black. Nice little build using the flame. A pretty simple build, but does get the job across. And what you're supposed to do is you can line these bombs up however you want, however you want this challenge, how challenging you want this to be. But what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to let Lloyd rip off and avoid the bombs, which kind of failed at 2 of those, so, and I knocked something out. So yeah, you're supposed to avoid the bombs there. Wasn't really successful at that, so let's try again. Attempt number 2 to avoid the bombs. Got one, and it's kind of went off screen there, but yeah, this is pretty fun. Try to avoid the bombs. That is a fun little thing for kids to try to challenge. It's a pretty fun thing to do. So that one almost went off towards me. So looking at the extra pieces here for this set, not very many. You just get a flame, 1x1 gold stud with the hole in it, and then you do get an extra one of the shurikens still on the sprue, just in case you need it. Alright, so looking at the instructions, you got one small booklet here. QR code in the corner for that building app. Badly offset again. They consistently seem to have a problem with that. You got the inside of the instructions. First page there is how to use the building app. Sort the pieces before you build. And then weirdly, you have a generic stud as like the progress bar for the set, instead of like Lloyd or something. You have these cool little illustrations of just generally telling the story again, that you have to avoid the bombs, which, is pretty cool, I guess. And then when you finish building, they show you how to use Spinjitzu to avoid the bombs, and complete a build there. And back of the instructions, you just have cross sell for some of the other sets within the line, and the little thing about the collectibles for this season, and a QR code just to bring you to the website to explain it better. You gotta rebuild the world thing at the end here. showing some flowers growing out of a car. Pretty cute. Parts inventory if you need it, and then the back of the instructions, which has Lloyd sporting. Gonna look at the box here. Pretty interesting design for it. You do got nice little packing where the actual parts of the set go, and then you have this card backer for where it hangs on the peg hook, and you got a nice little illustration of Spinjitzu Lloyd there. Sensei Wu set specs up at the top. On the top here you actually have the challenge for this particular Spinjitzu set, a nice product shot of the set in action with all that illustration that they have for these here. Little blurb on the side. Other size has the actual size reference with Lloyd supporting it there. A few other languages. And then we got the back of the packaging, which just shows all that you get in the set and how to use the ripcord, and a little cross-sell for the other Spinjitzu sets. And again, this white background I do not like. It just looks, for this wave, it just looks like somebody didn't do their job and finished creating a background for these. That I get the style they're going for, but it just looks unfinished to me. So, and into my final thoughts for the set. Figure, it's pretty nicely done. Again, it's just a standard variant of Spinjitzu for a minifigure. They're not really the main draw. The main draw is the build and the play features, which the build is very nicely done. Again, a little repetitive just due to the nature of those bombs that you have to build, but still enjoyable build for what it is for a small $10 set. Functionality, the ripcord does work. It is fun to just rip it and let it fly. That little challenge that they give you for this set of dodging the bombs, a little bit more trickier than it sounds. Actually, it's pretty fun, but a little bit more difficult than you think it would be, just because the unpredictable nature of when you let it go, if it's going to actually avoid the bombs if you set them up a certain way. So difficult but fun for a kid. And quality-wise, again, my main criticism with this is just the back of the box art for this sub-theme of Ninjago sets, of that just plain white background, just to consumer perspective of just looking unfinished. But price-wise, again, $10. This is very worth $10 to me for a kid. Kid's gonna have a lot of fun with this set. Nice little impulse buy for a kid to have if they can't afford the bigger sets. So the set is going to get a 4.5 out of 5 for me from my rating system. I really enjoy the set. I really recommend it picking up for any Ninjago fan or just collector in general. There's some nice parts here, some nice exclusive parts, some nice just overall nice parts package. So let me know in the comments below what you think of this set. I always look forward to having a discussion with you guys, and don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and ring that bell so you are notified of when I upload, because YouTube really sucks at that. And all that really just helps the channel feed that algorithm, so my channel can grow and reach more fanatics. But that does it for this video, and I will see you in the next one. Until next time, keep building.